Ang Converge Fiber Xers, bago pa magsimula ang conference, marami na ang nag-expect na isa sila sa mga better team sa buong PBA. So far, through their first 4 games, ang standing ng Converge ay 3 wins and 1 loss. Tied sila currently as of recording this as the number 1 seed sa conference so far. Bale, they have met the expectations so far mula sa mga, taga-subaybay. And hindi naman din na nakakagulat kasi kung titignan natin yung best 5 players nila, despite not having a lot of experience yet, they do have the pieces and the talent para makisabay sa mga big boy teams like San Miguel and TNT. Keyword is pakisabay kasi it's different ball game kapag pagdating na ng playoffs. And alam naman natin, experience, grabe importansya nito pagdating ng playoffs. Pero pag-usapan muna natin yung team nila, their best players, saan sila malakas at ano pa ang mga pwede nilang i-improve. First, ito para sa akin, kahit na si Juan Gomez de Leaño, yung parang flat out star sa team na to, in my own opinion, kapag pinapanood ko sila, parang siya talaga yung, as much as I hate to use this word, parang siya yung alpha ng Converge. Pero I feel like yung Twin Towers ng Converge kasi, para sa akin, yan yung isa sa mga pinakamalalaking reasons, pun intended, kung bakit sila contenders in the first place. Hindi naman din kasi malalim talaga yung talent pool ng PBA in terms of bigs. Diba? We're talking about high-level PBA bigs na at least 6'7", tapos merong ganong klaseng skill. Very rare to have 6'7 plus bigs na merong klaseng skill set na makakasabay. Keyword again is makakasabay with the likes of, Poy Eram, Junmar Fajardo, Japet Aguilar. And yung Converge, meron silang dalawa and very young as well. Una ay si Justin Arana, 6'7", quite tall, PBA standards. And kapag tinignan mo siya sa loob ng court, malapad kasi siya and very mobile. So, di ba, yung palang combination na yun is an advantage na agad para sa Converge. Anyway, si Justin Arana, 6'7" big, first known as a post-up guy coming out of Letran. Pero as of late, grabe development niya in terms of being a downhill threat na hawak niya yung bola. Actually, nagulat nga ako nung last conference, nakita ko siya nagdi-dribble, top of the key, mag-in and out dribble, Euro step or magsi-spin move. Yung parang pag pinanood mo yung ganong klaseng player na may ganong klaseng skill set sa PBA, it reminds me of a guy like C-Stand na, di ba, kahit nga ngayon sa Ginebra, simula nung nawala si C-Stand, nag-struggle talaga sila kasi yung ganong klaseng skill sets, very rare, very valuable sa kahit na sinong team sa PBA especially. Kasi yes, 6'7 siya, malaki na siya, center na siya sa PBA, pero kung may ganong kang klaseng skill, para kang may dalawang power forward na ang size pang center na ang laking bagay nun sa PBA. Anyway, Justin Arana, so far this conference, 28 minutes per game. Nag-average siya doon ng 19.3 points, 11.5 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game on 58% shooting. Very complete, 19, 12, and 2. Very good numbers sa isang local sa PBA. Ang kanyang katandem naman ay si Justin Baltazar. Isang 6'8 big na medyo may pagka-forward, may pagka-do-it-all, pero interior defense talaga yung pinakamalaking bagay na binibigay ni Justin Baltazar para sa Converge. I think, or I see him more of a jumbo Arwin Santos type of player instead of more of traditional big man. Anyway, Justin Baltazar, 32 minutes per game kung saan nag-average siya ng 14.3 points, 11.5 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. Again, another do-it-all guy para sa Converge na merong solid all-around numbers. Ginawa niya yon din, yung numbers na yon on 55% shooting. You'd expect it to be lower than Arana rather, na 58% kasi mas tumitira ng 3 points si Balti. And sa 3 points naman, 43% siya. On very decent volume for a big man, halos 2 attempts per game. Okay na yon. Pero again, yung interior defense niya, very solid or very good with 1.8 blocks per game. Punta naman tayo sa guards. Alex Stockton, di ba? Punta naman tayo sa guards. Alex Stockton, first game niya of the season, off the bench siya, pero Converge immediately figured out na kailangan yung shooting niya sa loob ng court, playing alongside their two bigs na si Balti and si Arana. Kasi compared to Winston, na yes, Winston, mas scorer talaga yung priority. Well, you could argue na mas scorer nga si Stockton kaysa kay Winston. Pero si Winston kasi mas dribble pull-up midi ang laro and not necessarily a spot-up 3-point shooter na si Stockton. Kaya niya mag-on-ball, pero kaya niya rin mag-off-ball and 3 points. Ngayong conference so far, Stockton played roughly around 28 minutes per game in which he averaged 19 points, rebounds and 2.3 assists per game. Mas focused siya sa scoring this conference so far, pansin ko, dahil sa pagpasok ni Juan Gomez de Leaño. Pero if kahit na secondary siya, if lalagay mo siya sa ganung situation, kaya pa rin niya kasi previous silang conferences or seasons niya with Converge, siya naman talaga yung gwardiya. Also, currently shooting 53% from 3 si Stockton on 4.3 attempts per game. Very good in terms of that. So, susunod naman si JG DL, Juan Gomez de Leaño. Ang very popular, very, highly touted player coming off solid stint, I'd say, internationally. Especially sa KBL na mas tinuruan siya doon maging spot up na ngayon nagbe-benefit si Juan Gomez de Leaño doon kasi ngayon hawak niya yung bola, pero if si Stockton yung may hawak or hawak ng bigs ng Converge, kaya ni Juan Gomez de Leaño maging spot up kasi yun yung ginawa niya sa KBL. Anyways, Juan Gomez de Leaño, isang bona fide star player. I wish nga na sana mas, ikalat pa siya ng One Sports or ng Signal sa mga mukha nating lahat kasi superstar talaga si Juan Gomez de Leaño. Siya yung tipo ng player na pag napanood siya ng bata, a-idolin nila. Gagayahin nila lahat ng ginagawa ni Juan Gomez de Leaño sa loob ng court. He's just that type of player. Pang 2000s combo guard, ala Mark Caguioa, ala Cyrus Baguio. Well, Cyrus Baguio, Sinokum na yon. Same din naman, Sinokum, ganon. Yung idolin din ng mga kabataan. Anyway, I'm just saying si Juan Gomez de Leaño is a very good addition to this team kasi very balanced sila, pero Juan Gomez de Leaño adds that ceiling, adds that, next level superstar potential, superstar material player sa team na to. So far, through, same sample size, 4 games, roughly playing 32 minutes per game ngayong conference, nag-average siya ng 16.3 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 10.3 assists per game. Halos triple-double. Pero in terms of percentages, very solid din naman. 46.5% shooting, and sa 3 points naman, 61.5% on 3.3 attempts per game. So, panghuling player sa sinasabi ng lahat na parang big five ng team na to is si Deshaun Winston. Na before magsimula yung season, merong konting drama in terms of, his contract renewal. Pero so far, he's looking like a perfect off-the-bench player for Converge kasi yung laro niya nga, mas dribble pull-up, mas kailangan niya ng bola. So, it makes sense na off-the-bench siya. And it's not necessarily a spot-up 3-point shooter, so kaya niyang magtimon. And siya yung, sa kanya umiikot basically yung second unit, playing alongside guys like Larry Mouyang, diba? Ray Suerte na tatayo lang din sa corner. Even MJ Garcia to some extent. So far, through 4 games ulit, Deshaun Winston, mostly off the bench, averaging 25 minutes, kung saan umiscore siya ng 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game on 44.4% shooting and 30.8% from 3 on 3 attempts per game. So, it's not, the best of shooters, pero kung sa kanya mo iikot yung sistema ala Jordan Clarkson dati sa Jazz, off the bench, I think may sense. And especially, sama mo pa Kevin Racal, mostly a defender. May mga araw na Tony Snell, pero may mga araw na akala mo siya si Prime Danny Green or even Klay Thompson minsan, mga twice a year. He's the perfect role player for this team. Dedepensa siya and hindi niya kailangan ng bola. So far, this conference played roughly 19 minutes per game kung saan nag-average siya ng 6.5 points, 1.3 rebounds. And shot 53.8% from 3. So, Kevin Racal alongside Deshaun Winston, let's say, pag trip nila, start nila yung Big Five kapag, kailangan naman nila ng stability, ilalagay nila si Kevin Racal sa starting unit kasi si Racal hindi nangaagaw ng possession. So, pwedeng umikot yung opensa dun sa dalawang bigs and dun sa dalawang gwardiya na sina Juan Gomez de Leaño and Alex Stockton. Tapos, lalabas si Kevin Racal or maybe si Stockton, papasok si Winston, maybe alongside another big like Larry Mouyang para makapagpahinga yung isang bigs, ma-stagger yung minutes, and pwedeng umikot yung opensa alongside Winston, maximizing his potential. So now, nabalita din na hindi pala nabalita, confirmed na makukuha ng Converge Fiber Xers si Dave Ildefonso. Nakuha nila sa trade for Kobe Monhe. Dave can play as a combo guard, pero sa team na to, I think he fits well as their wing, which works kasi dalawa bigs nila kailangan mo ng balance. So, kung dalawa yung malaki mong bigs, it's a perfect balance, diba? To aim to have 3 dynamic guards. So anyway, sa MPBL for Abra, Dave, 18 points, 6.7 rebounds, 3.7 assists on 43.4 shooting. Though yes, yung 3 points, 29.9% lang. Pero 7 attempts per game naman din kasi. So maybe if, mag-balance out, mas maglaro siya within a system, playing alongside players na threat din naman, maybe we see the 3-point shot go around 33 to 35%. Hopefully. And also, gusto ko lang din sabihin, since mahaba na yung runtime ng recording na to, shoutout to Larry Muyang, MJ Garcia, and Ray Suerte. Solid end of bench, guys. Nasa tamang araw kaya mag-produce ng 8 to 10 points. Pero yes, aaminin ko, this team needs one more solid big man. Hopefully, yung may experience to help their two young bigs sa wear and tear kapag kalaban na nila yung mga Junmars of the world. Kumbaga, oo, dalawa sila, pero let's also remember na may Motaw Tua rin naman ng SMB. Tapos ang TNT naman may BGR, Kelly, and eventually pag healthy na ulit si Poy Eram. So tatlo, Hinebra lang naman yung quote-unquote big team. Anyway, I think they're better off tanking na lang. Bigay na nila sa Converge tong conference na to compete against San Miguel, TNT, even rain or shine. Sana yun yung semifinals, no? Ang ganda, no? Maybe Magnolia as well. Yung 5 teams na yun, kahit sino sa mga yun, would make a very solid semifinal series ngayong conference. So I think ayun, experience lang talaga kasi yung depth and talent, undeniable meron. Ang tanong na lang, magre-reflect ba yung talent nila kapag pressure situation na sa playoffs? So yun, we'll see.